Yo, on radio, what up? I don't respect everybody listening. I want to tap back in on some numerology today and some divination and what they doing with that mamba, that snake energy. You know what I'm saying? J. Rowe and the snakes. Land of the snakes. Um, Boom. So this it says on August 2nd they unveiled the statue of Kobe and his daughter Gigi outside of Crypto.com arena. This is what the statue looks like. So it's him and his daughter, right? So boom. So this is how they use, or numerology is used towards siphoning energy, and you know what I'm saying, all emotional energy that people throw towards Kobe and his daughter and their quote unquote deaths and whatever happened to them in this world stage is orchestrated. And you know, numbers and symbolism rule this reality. You know what I'm saying? Symbolism, numbers, subconscious thought, and subconscious processes is what rule this reality or the matrix that we live in. And people understand that, so that's why they use these numbers and these symbols, things that go past the conscious mind into your subconscious mind, so that you know you could be humans could be controlled energetically, emotionally, mentally, physically, and otherwise through these emotions, through these different energetical plants or stages, or I don't know what to call them, or just energy traps, or just things to focus your energy on, like literally quote unquote paying attention. Remember, you are the currency. You are immensely powerful. We are immensely powerful. I am immensely powerful. So as an individual, so imagine what we are as a collective. Like when you think of Kobe, and you know what I'm saying, himself, you don't think of him and what he built. You think of what he helped. The intellectual property on Kobe Bryant in number 24, number 8, and all of that is property of the Lakers. It's not property of Kobe himself. Whenever they try to step up under their slave masters, although they may be very well fed slaves, very well paid slaves, you know what I'm saying? It is they are, so after these, you know, they run them into the ground and get all this energy towards this person, these people, their family, their person, their intellectual, or their likeness, their image, their numbers that they wear. Then they run the magic on through them, and everybody's like, you know, most people who are interested in sport have their hearts poured out for this individual, and every time you think of them, although you may be thinking that somebody maybe think that they're giving it energy or supporting him, when actually his intellectual property is all based upon the basketball game that he plays, which is created by, you know, James Naismith, and which is his intellectual property, quote unquote. You know, if he really made it or not. The Lakers, who he played for his entire career, the NBA, and everything else, all the other endorsements. That's Kobe. That's not him. He's totally different than. I'm not say totally different, but since he's identified with those intellectual properties, the different ones, the NBA, the Lakers, and so on, in these numbers, now he can be used as a pawn or energetical siphon, so that when people get emotionally aroused and say that he's the best and this and that, and he died, and unfortunately, all that's energy. The same way that people go to church and give, you know, Jesus energy on the weekend, or they go to give the cube in Mecca energy and things like that, or wherever people pray to, they give these things energy, right? So these things are gods. Kobe's a god to people, basketball-wise and otherwise, you know what I'm saying? So they could take that energy and continue to move forward the power of the NBA, the Lakers, and so on, because you feel, or somebody who's a quote-unquote fan would now feel aligned to the newer things that they're doing, right? So if we go into why they use numerology, right? So boom, it was they unveiled this in Los Angeles on August 2nd, 2024, right? 8/2/2024, right? So boom, like very simple. Kobe's number is 8. That's August 8. So it would look like 8/2/24 if you looked at it on the calendar or on the date system. So 8th month is August, and then 2024. So that's Kobe, right? That's the other number. And then what was Gianna's number? Of course it's 2. So 8/2/24. 8/2/24. There it goes. That's the magic of it. And then using these number systems, they can now open up another realm of energy that can be utilized for moving their intellectual property, their eidolons, their archetypes forward. Whether it be Kobe or Will or whoever the fuck else played for Jerry West or whoever else played for them, who was played number 44 as well. A lot of fours, you know what I'm saying? And that type of energy, fours and eights and stuff like that. But so boom, numerology, right? So numerology is the study of the occult meaning of numbers, which means divination by numbers. So you're divining something by numbers. And again, Kobe is a god to people, right? Divination, the act of foretelling supernatural or magical means the future. So you're foretelling the supernatural or magical means of the future. What have they done with Kobe and his likeness with the helicopter crash? That was a commercial for that. With the Kobe and quote unquote COVID 19 and all of that, you know what I'm saying? 1 to 9 is 8, you know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of stuff, and that was one of his numbers. So they play with this stuff in front of your face, in front of our faces, and still continue to, and people still believe in it. Like, oh yeah, I love Kobe. I mean, yeah, but he's being used for something else. He's being used as, and it says also in divination from numerology. Numerology is divination by numbers. And then here we go, foretelling the future, which is Simpsons and stuff like that, where they tell you what's about to happen and all of that type of shit. Other, where they predicted programming, all of the movies and TV shows and things like that. And then also inspired by a god. So a god is just lowercase g, even the capital is still the same, but a lowercase god is like a superhero to people, like Thor or the Avengers or Spider-Man. In this case, in basketball, Kobe's a basketball god. So you look around and everybody has wonderful things to say about Kobe because he is a god to basketball people. So that's now energy that could be used to continue, at the least, people wanting to go to the NBA. So when they say, yo, let's create another basketball system and do X, Y, and Z, they're going to be like, hell no, I ain't doing that. You got Kobe, you got Jerry West, you got Jordan, you got this. And it's just more energy to put forward, which is a very common sense thing to look at. The divination or you look at Jordan, you think of 23. You think of AI, you think of number 3. Certain players are, you think of Pat Ewing is 33. You think of Pippen is 33. You know what I'm saying? Certain numbers are divine to be with certain people. You know what I'm saying? It's through, and they use that for the later on, during, and afterwards. Even to their quote unquote deaths, their birthdays, and all of that stuff all lines up, and that's what allows them to be to move their machine forward. In this case, the machine is the NBA and the Lakers and whatever else, and that's enough. You know what I'm saying? That's enough to move everything forward. Why not? So common sense, ground level, NBA. So if somebody else like, I'm gonna start up a new NBA system. I need these players. I'm gonna get this. Let's do this. People are like, hell no. I want to go to where Jordan went, where Kobe was at, where all these other players went. I want to do that. I don't want to go to your bum ass league or your new league, which is doesn't have any energy behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it has to be based upon this, and this is why they keep their magic going. So understand what you're putting your energy toward and what, you know what I'm saying, we're focusing on, because at the beginning, middle, and end of the day and all throughout the night, these people even give a fuck about what you got going on? Or you just a fan fanning their flames as they're falling stars, falling into the circumference of our consciousness, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? So, just wanted to tap in real quick. Raw Radio. Young Kobe and his daughter, immortalized forever. 828, divination, numerology, Mamba Spirit, Jay in the Land of the Snakes. Raw Radio.